all about such moments, whose explanation is
A strange sighting is baffling Hill Country Village residents tonight.
I've seen, and it's a big cat, but I just never seen one like it.
And I looked out into the yard and I looked right here and I saw this animal. I thought, what is that?
Because I was here and it was crossing the street from that empty lot into that house.
The animal, some bones had been left behind from something that it ate right over in that corner again. The woman who lives here wants to know.
encounters with the unknown have blurred the line between reality and nightmares. But thanks to cameras, we've managed to capture the unexpected and terrifying moments of these cryptids. Today's video is all about such moments, whose explanation is still a mystery. In the Appalachian Mountains, two extremely skinny humanoid creatures were captured slowly crawling on the ground. The one in front had something human-like hanging from its mouth. In the next shot, they were briskly walking, seemingly noticing the trail cam. The footage is deeply unsettling, especially because of the mysterious way these things move. Some believe these beings are skinwalkers. They are known to have the shape-shifting ability, so they disguise themselves using the skin of humans and animals. Others think they might be another type of cryptid, or perhaps something entirely different. Humanoid frogs. Late at night, these workers were exploring an old palace. To their surprise, they encountered some bizarre creatures lurking in the shadows. These beings were perched on the palace walls, sitting like frogs with human-like bodies. However, at this point, they realized the most bizarre thing. They had no heads. The tourist watched in astonishment as the creatures leaped effortlessly from one side of the wall to the other. Once on the other side, they began to hop around like frogs. But how were they alive without their heads? Chicago alien. One foggy night in Chicago, some friends were just wandering around when something strange appeared on the streets. It looked like a strange being from another planet, tall and wrapped in what seemed like white cloth. The way it moved was odd, almost like it was unsure how to walk on two legs. People on the streets stopped and started with a mix of curiosity and fear in their eyes. It walked down the street with silence. They were mystified because they had never seen anything like this before. They even wanted to capture it. The creature was able to sense the tension as it suddenly ran into a nearby alley and quickly vanished. Was it an alien? A ghost? Cryptid of Arizona forest. Some hikers were hiking through the dense forest of Arizona when suddenly they stumbled upon something truly bizarre. They found themselves face to face with a strange being. It was gray, walked awkwardly, and had a large, heavy face with odd features and human-like teeth. Its mouth was open, revealing those teeth and its eyes. One with a red and white patch were fixed on the hikers. To top it off, it had an oddly shaped arm and unusual nostrils. Two of the hikers were sure that it was a skinwalker. The creature didn't seem dangerous, just curious. It tilted its head as if trying to understand who these new visitors were. The hikers realized the importance of this find, so they quickly snapped photos and videos. Before they knew it, news of their discovery spread like wildfire. Yet still not able to identify that cryptid of Arizona. Texas cryptid. One clear night in Texas, a group of friends was out for a walk when they noticed a strange glow in the distance. Curiosity got the best of them, so they decided to check it out. As they got closer, they realized it wasn't a person, but a bizarre humanoid being. It had glowing eyes, long, sharp ears, and a bulky body with thin arms and legs. To top it off, it was naked and sitting near some stairs. The creature noticed the friends and stood up, starting to walk toward them. They were frozen in place. The creature kept moving toward them, but then stopped. Studied them for a moment before disappearing into the darkness. In the following days, they shared their photos and videos, which quickly went viral. Cryptid with horns. Now, if you are a supernatural enthusiast, you probably know about La Isla de la Mancas forest in New Mexico. This place is famous for dolls, but these guys found something else there. One dark night, a group of friends set out with flashlights into the deep forest. As they roamed through the dense trees, their lights suddenly caught something strange, a mysterious creature lurking in the shadows. It was white and walked like a cryptid. What's weird about this thing is if you slow down, it seems to be wearing a mask with horns. The flashlight beam startled him, and it darted towards them. After that, the video was just blurry, so we don't know the fate of these young men. Mexican giant. Next, in this previously unexplored cave of Mexico, a group of archaeologists was busy uncovering ancient artifacts. While exploring, one of them spotted something unusual far inside the cave. It looked like a giant standing in the middle of the cave. It was looking at them. For a few tense moments, the giant stared at her and her colleagues, who had now gathered behind her. They were equally stunned. However, to their surprise, the giant turned away and continued its activities. The cave was incredibly high, with the giant's home set in the middle, almost like a throne room. Could this giant be a guardian of the cave? The team documented everything carefully, knowing this encounter could rewrite history. Cryptid in Brazil. On one dark evening in Santa Cruz do Carabi, Brazil, a couple came across this bizarre scene. They noticed this weird-looking thing moving among the trees. The creature was dark and mysterious, and seemed completely absorbed in whatever it was doing. Eventually, their curiosity got the better of them, and they cautiously approached for a better look. What they saw was beyond their imagination. It was an actual cryptid. These are not common in Brazil, so this really was a huge deal to the locals.
Carai. Oxi.
Alien in cave. Deep